The challenge many small companies face today, competition is fierce. The
Yeah.
barriers to entry in B2B SaaS have almost evaporated.
Yeah.
With no code or low code, you can get a product up and running. And more so than ever, it's not a matter of building a better mousetrap, it's actually getting the mice to discover your trap. How do you do that? How do you drive the word? How do you get momentum when you're working with minimal marketing budgets, when a lot of your marketing efforts are knocking on doors, grunt work? Maybe you get lucky. Maybe you get some kind of virality. A media person writes about you, an influencer posts an update. If you were to advise early stage entrepreneurs looking to some way to make marketing magic happen, what would you tell
Yeah.
them?
I'm brought back to those days. And I would just say the only lessons I have from it were a couple of things. Number one is I think positioning your product is really important. And I think one of our big insights and unlocks was the realization that a lot of accounting software was really positioned towards accountants and less so small business owners themselves. One of our insights was we've really got to figure out how do we talk the language of small business owners? How do we position the product in a way that it can really resonate with small business owners? Our big unlock at that time was a tagline saying shoebox accounting stops now. And for almost every small business owner, they had that visual in their mind of a shoebox. It was a really powerful initial tagline to get them in the right headspace and pique their interest. Then it was a matter of, to some of the examples that you said, it's just trying to chase down every avenue. We tried PR, we tried social wasn't very big at the time, so that wasn't really a channel that we could leverage. Friends and family, referrals, everything. But I will say that so much of this, as you will have seen from other companies and referenced in the opener, so much of this is luck. At the time, there was a new product coming out called the Google Chrome App Store. And I'll never forget, our developer came to us and said, guys, do I have permission to spend $5 on listing us in the Google Chrome store and spending about 2 days building an integration, a really lightweight integration? We're like, tell us more about this. He did. We're like, yeah, for sure. Let's give it a shot. We did it. We bumped along for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, one April 2011 day, Saturday, I woke up, went downstairs, put on the coffee, had young kids at the time, so it was up early. And at the time, we were getting an email every time somebody signed up for Wave. I opened up my inbox and it was just littered with emails. And I'm like, what is going on? So I text James and I'm like, what's happening? We determined that the editor has featured us in the Google Chrome App Store. Suddenly, we went from probably 50 signups a day to close to 300 or 400 signups a day. It just goes to show that you've got to hunt down every lead. You've got to try every different thing. You got to figure out your positioning so that when you do get those breaks, people understand what you're offering. And then you sometimes really just hope for some luck.